What's up, everybody? Rob here to do another episode of Ranking the Record. Today's record album, we're going to go with Queensryche Rage for Order. I know this album, how to put it, this kind of broke off some fans from the band, which I don't understand because it's a kick-ass album. I think the look was kind of odd, but they've always had an odd look. That's what they started out being, kind of odd looking. So I don't understand that. To me, it's one of their best albums. There's not many bad... Man, my mouth is dry. Sorry. Go ahead. Anyway, they don't really have many bad albums. There's a couple of clunkers in there, I would say, but there's still a couple good songs on there. But I think that is mainly due to the band's difference of opinion. Obviously, they're not together anymore, and the newer Queensryche sounds like the older Queensryche. So, anyway, this is one of my favorite albums by them. Obviously, Mindcrime, The Warning, and this would probably be my top three. The newest album, Condition Human, is probably up there too. It's probably fourth, fifth favorite album. I love that album. It's a killer album. Now, if you haven't checked out the new Queensryche because you're being a bit biased on the vocalist, I am very picky with my vocalist, and usually when a band changes vocalists, I'm usually out. But I'm telling you right now, you guys are missing out if you don't go back and listen to the last two Queensryche albums with Todd La Torre on there. I've said it before, and I'm going to keep on saying it. They're fabulous albums, and they sound like Queensryche. Todd is a young Jeff Tate. Todd has done vocals for Crimson Glory after Midnight died. You can do Crimson Glory vocals. You got something there, right? So, he also has a solo album coming out soon, too. But anyway, guys, check out that album, especially the song Bulletproof from Queensryche from the last album. Fantastic song. Anyway, I'm going to get into this ranking, and again, this is my ranking of the album. I don't think there's a bad song on this album. I would give this album a 10. I know there's a lot of slower songs on here, and people tend to fade off of that for some reason. But this is a really calming album, and it has enough hard rock metal elements in it to keep me interested, off and on. You compare it to a concept album where it has the ups and downs and almost a storyline to it. It's not considered a concept album. Queensryche albums always seem to be a little concept-y to me, even before Mindcrime came out, and it made it even more. I know they're not, but it just has that feel to me when I listen to their albums. Now this has 11 on it. This album has 11 songs on it. Like I said, not a bad song on here. Nothing on here bores me. This album would be a 10 out of 10 for me as well. That's why I picked this album, because even The Warning has a clunker song on there that I'm forgetting right now, so I can't say it. But I figured I'd go with this because this, at the time, was their most controversial change. And again, I love the album, so here we go. And Mindcrime's kind of hard to rank because of it's a concept album. It's supposed to flow that way, So we're going to get started with this. And number 11 is The Whisper. Probably obviously my least favorite song on the album, but I don't mind it at all. It's not terrible. Number 10, I know this is German and I'm probably going to say it wrong, is Neue Regel or something like that. I know it means new rule, but I can't say it. That's my shot at it. Sorry, German guys. Number 9 is I Dream. 1 through 9 are literally one A, B, C, D. I mean, the whole album is that good for me. Number 9 is Screaming Digital, I wrote? Screaming in Infrared, which is on right now, actually. No, wait. Oh my god, number 9. I Dream in Infrared. That's what this song is. I wrote the song titles different because number 8 is Screaming in Digital. So I wrote Screaming in Infrared and I Dream in Digital. Anyway, so number 8 is Screaming in Digital. Also a fantastic song. Number 7 is Chemical Youth. I mean, I'm going to sit here and say every song is fantastic to me because it is. Number 6 is Surgical Strike. Those two are kind of the more upbeat songs, you know. 5, I Will Remember. I love that song. That's also a song I forgot about, the ballady type things. There's so many you forget. It's just hard to you know, even when you think about your favorite stuff and you're like, well, that's a favorite of mine, you still forget about so many. Number 4 is The Killing Words. Great song. I love the lyrics of that song. If there was a song on here I would want somebody to listen to, it would probably be that one. Number 3 is London. Simple song. It's just one of those songs that catch me. Obviously, it's up in number 3. Number 2 is a very sentimental song to me. My sister's quite younger than me. She's 33 now, so she's about 15 years younger than me. And I'm the oldest in my family, you know, siblings wise. So they grew up listening to what I listened to, basically, except for my little brother. But that's a whole different story. But this was her favorite song, like all year that year, and even now when we talk about songs, that song always comes up because it reminds me of her, you know. So that "Gonna Get Close to You" is my second favorite song, which was their video, which is why a lot of people were turned off by this album. I think it's cool. I think it's different. You didn't hear much like that then, especially with the metal edge to it, you know, to it, and the haunting voice of Tate in that song. Well, this whole album is kind of haunting. But love that song. The first 2 songs are easy, 1 and 2, 2 and 1. I mean, so it's really easy. And number 1 is Walk in the Shadows. That song sounds like it could actually come off the Warning. That's kind of the transition I could see that song being. And that's the opening track. Let's get this shit wrong. Yeah, Walk in the Shadows. And that's a great opening track. To me, it literally leaves off where the Warning left off and picked up. That would be a great transition song. Now, of course, it's, you know, it goes a different direction, but for me, this album's a 10 out of 10. It's another album that I put on, that I play. I want to hear it over and over and over. That's a good thing about vinyl. Even if there's songs on you don't want to really listen to, you've got to listen to it. Unless you want to try and find it, and that's just a pain in the ass. So I've come to find that there are songs that I thought I didn't like as much, you know, when I was younger, or just on a normal playthrough where it's just background and it's just your head music while you're doing stuff, that I've kind of liked now, that I'm like, well, why did I not like that song, you know? Again, another cool thing about doing this kind of thing where I'm really listening to it now versus, again, head music when you're doing stuff or you're just chilling. So anyway, that's my ranking of this album. I'm sure there'll be a lot of opinions on this album. I think the real fans of Queensryche and hard rock metal got this album. I think more of the hardcore, you know, I'm not listening to anything but metal guys kind of tuned out, and that's fine. I highly disagree. And I've always been the type that if I like something, I like it. I don't care if it's Poison or if it's Queensryche's off stuff. I don't care if it's give me some, I can't think of the band's name. Take On Me, Aha, whatever the hell the name of that band is. If I like it, I like it. I'm not ashamed to say I like something. Well, I would be if I liked Bieber or that other Hannah Montana girl I can't think of. Those two I want to strangle, but damn you, Canada, damn you. But other than that, I've never been afraid. Even younger when we were all playing at nobody listened to Def Leppard, or nobody, you know, bullshit. They didn't sell that many albums if you weren't listening to it. Anyway, there's this episode of me ranking and I should have called it ranking and rambling. That would have been perfect. Anyway, guys, you have a great day. And I'll catch up with you real soon on the next episode of Ranking the Record. I feel like I sound like a nerd. I'm out of here. You guys have a good day.